You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hey everybody, it's Jonathan Rose and welcome to another edition of Masters in Trading Live. Masters in Trading Live, we get on here every day the market's open. We go over kind of what's in play. Once in a while, we'll even share our trade of the day. Yesterday, I guess this entire week, we've been talking about the massive stimulus out of China. You can go back, watch yesterday's presentation. It was all about the significance of all that money that's coming into China. And when we see something like that, that's where we want to invest. Just get out of the way. That's where the money's going to. This morning, we see China and other correlated assets already up 5+%. So I think that's really going to be driving the rally, except SMCI getting probed by the Justice Department. They just froze the thing again, stopped trading. It is down to 398. This thing is in trouble throughout the day. SMCI. Let's go to the slide deck. I got some really cool things for you and a little treat at the end. All right, here's SMCI, just to bring it to your attention for anybody who's a long holder in this POS. SMCI, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Stop trading again. Stopped trading earlier. It stopped trading on its low. I'm sure it's going to gap down once again once this thing starts trading. So just be careful. SMCI. All right, let's have some fun. Whenever we share our testimonials, I only share testimonials from the week or from that day, just so I'm never cherry picking things from April or March or something like this. Dan, bullish silver. That's what we've been talking about. Bullish uranium, bullish the market because there's no vol, bullish China. You want to be on the right side of the trade. Shared this yesterday. Thank you. Jonathan's an excellent instructor involved in the 5-day challenge. And then Carmine yesterday was able to lock in 349% on an ODTE trade, playing from the long side again. The VIX. VIX is weak. We're bullish the market. Things are going up. Keep it simple. Let's talk about China, because this is where the movement's coming from. China is really, really strong. Here are some of the trades that were done in the community. And this was yesterday while I was giving the presentation where we were just talking about, hey, let's really consider getting long these Chinese stocks because they are going absolutely cuckoo. I'll get to this in a second. So even just getting in yesterday, SMCI is back open for trade. How quickly these can work when we get on the right side. Scrappy here, January 17th, the 50 strike, getting it for 40 cents. The 50s are trading 95 cents. So that's over 100% in just one day. Dan here, Baba. And these aren't trades that I share. This is just the guys in the community looking for trades to do based upon the information that, hey, we just got a huge stimulus package coming out of China. So here, 12.12, buying the 95s and selling the 100s. That's a really, really good trade. Buying the 95s and selling the 100s, up about 50% on this trade right now. But yeah, the most that you can make is the difference between the 100 and 95. The most you can make is $5 and you're risking 223. And then one more down here with these silly names, just add color. JD 1220, again, chose the 43 strike for $66. Right now, those are worth $1.63. So this is up about 200%, all in just one day of trading. So really freaking good. I love that people reacted and were able to get in. And it made me think, what stock should we be looking at? So here's what I did. I put together a list of names that we might want to consider just following, because these are the names that are really, really, in my opinion, going to benefit from the massive amount of stimulus. What we're going to do, this document, we're going to post on our website. We have a free content section on our website. And then what I'll also do is I'll share this in our Discord community as well. So this will be for everybody in our Discord community, and we'll also post this on the website to make sure everybody has it. And I just did this because it's a cheat sheet. We know right now that China is is investable. Right now, that's where all the money is going through. So where I'm looking at, steel stocks have been awesome. Brazil commodities, they're going to move with China. Copper as well. Copper is going to move with China. Chinese tech stocks, Chinese consumer stocks. Okay, this is where we want to look. And even today, and I put this together yesterday, if we go through these names, NUE is going to be up. X, that's a little bit of a Justice Department, so just watch out for that one. STLD is another one. Then we have Cliff, up 5%. MT, up 5% as well. So all of these super strong. The other one that we had up there was CENX, CENX. And so I'm just making like a little cheat sheet here so I know on pullbacks, these are the names that I want to look for. If we go to Brazil, EWZ, I'll put my chart with the expected move on it. I know a lot of you guys like looking at that one. It's kind of interesting. You see so many of these names outside of their expected move, right? Why did that happen? Market makers are really, really good at valuing options. That's why a stock usually stays within its expected move. The reason why all of these stocks are outside of their expected move is because it was artificial. It was government intervention came in, and that's why once I get down to the Chinese tech stocks, all of them are outside of their expected move. Brazil, though, Brazil will benefit from this, guys, because Brazil, whenever you think about Brazil in trading, think about its copper. It really, really moves with the price of copper. Vale is big government-owned, huge copper miners. PBR. iTub here. Notice this, and this is volatility rising. You can see the difference between the expected move is greater. When the difference between the expected move is greater, there's more uncertainty. There's more volatility. GGB is going to be a smaller company, up 3%. Volatility is too expensive. Why is volatility too expensive? Because the stock's at 340. You need a gargantuan move just to get to the expected move. Look at this. Pretend it was worth $34, $46, and $21. Nobody knows where to value this stock. For me, we want to buy on pullback. Any of these names, guys, use this as your cheat sheet for names that we want to be long or that we want to buy on pullback. FCX, give a little shout out to my man Kevin, because Kevin shared that he grabbed over 1,000%. If I got that right, is that true? Yes. Today, kicking myself, can't kick yourself that much, Took a nice gain on one of my FCX calls for 1,189%. That is a freaking awesome return. FCX, Sicko. Now again, why are all of these outside of their expected move right now? Government intervention. Okay. Tech, BHP, and Rio. Now, as markets do, markets can pull back, right? So just like Rio revalues itself from 60 to 70, when Rio pulls back, these are the names that we want to be long. As we go into Chinese tech stocks, Baba has been awesome. But again, you'll notice all of these are going to be outside their expected move. Your expected move is also your at the money straddle. It's the same thing. So Baba, Tencent doesn't have options. So that's why it looks like that. JD, Baidu, and PDD. Okay, all super strong. And then we have Chinese consumer stocks. If you're out there thinking that I missed some names, yeah, I'm sure I missed some names. I just got us 5 different categories and 5 tradable names with good options in each category. It's kind of interesting that NIO is not taking out of its expected move. And then Billy. Okay? All look the same, but again, they are all looking that way because it's artificial, it's government intervention. Okay? But we will put this creative China plays. And this is also important. When you see big news like this, I'm sure it surprises some of you to see that we're not just looking at Baba. We're not just looking at FXI, the FIXI. Be creative. Where the opportunity is when China, everything goes higher. What's correlated? Steel. Be creative. Copper. Brazil. Look at things from a different angle than everybody else. Another name that I like, pardon me, Asher, ASHR. It's like the FIXI, but it's small caps. So you're going to get more volatility out of those. So on the website, in the free area, we'll put the list of those 25 names. Those are not recommendations. Those are just areas that we're going to look to get long China on pullbacks. Our ODTE trades have been doing great in the all access portion. I want to go over some short-term options that are expiring tomorrow. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you live tomorrow.